What's good, everybody, and welcome to the Lines and Tarot. I hope everyone's having a good, wonderful Wednesday. Well, today is the day that I'm going to do the reading that everyone's been asking for. So on Wonderful Wednesday, we are reading on Wheesung, okay? So we wanted to get into basically what's going on with him. We've been seeing him passing out and being found in places, public bathrooms and alleyways, potentially dealing with drug dealers. And this is all alleged. But we're going to try to see if we can get to the bottom of this. I'm going to pull a few cards from random decks. My table is surrounded by a whole bunch of decks because I just really don't know what deck I'm going to choose from. So we're just going to see what comes out. So first I'm going to start off with the personality reading, just to see what type of person he is. And usually this is one of those readings where this is one of those readings where I usually like to pull all the cards and lay them out first and then record, which I should have done because this may potentially be a long reading. But whatever, we're just going to do everything raw from scratch. Let's go. What type of personality, does Wheesung have? Like, who is he? Who is he really, sir? Who is Wheesung really? Just so you guys know, I'm going to let the cards fall out by themselves, just to get a grasp on who he is. Sometimes I pick them, but this time I'm just really going for jumping cards. Okay. Everything so far is pretty in the negative. Alright, so we have Scribe in the shadow attribute. And so it's like altering facts or plagiarism of others' work. So, basically what I'm getting is allegedly for entertainment purposes only, he steals. So, like, when it comes to music, he may be someone who could potentially, sorry if you see me moving my lamp around or my light around, potentially be someone who will take credit for others' writings work. I feel someone, I'm not sure if I should say his name since he's crossed over and I don't, want to use those people's names. But, yeah, I feel like he has plagiarized some people's work, some idols' work in the past, possibly also taken credit for writing things that he did not. That's why he's coming to mind. Okay. Allegedly for entertainment purposes only. There is potential. He could have potentially plagiarized some of Jong's music from Shining. May he rest in peace. So that is a potential out there. Again, alleged for entertainment purposes only. But just there could be a few idols or people in general whom he has just, taking credit for some writing. Or this could also be like really harsh on people. This is also could be really harsh on people who've covered his stuff, or people who have been inspired by him, like being really nasty towards those people who've done that as well. Okay, so next we have Student. Interesting. Okay, so Student in reverse, it says arrogance in the pursuit of destructive knowledge, unwillingness to translate knowledge into action. And this goes right with Scribe and what I was telling you guys. Like, it seems like, he may have a thing with, like, potentially, like, taking or biting off of people's work, especially people who don't have, power or may not have had the power to fight back in that time, power or status. But yeah, I do feel like he did a lot of people dirty when it came to music. So, you know, if anybody knows really anything about Wheesung and y'all know anything about his past and maybe something like that has come up, feel free to let me know. We have the Rebel in reverse. And it says, rejects legitimate authority out of anger, rebels out of peer pressure or fashion. Okay, so again, like, it's just, with the authority, it kind of just made me think of what I was saying. Like, except more so, I feel like it's him with authority issues. And yeah, well, that's what it's saying. Him with authority issues and, like, you know, feeling like people need to listen to him and, you know, kind of using his status to maybe attack people. And it's just like, you know, it's so much ego centered around who he is as an artist and a musician. And I definitely think, allegedly for entertainment purposes only, I feel like he uses that power to take advantage of people. Miser in reverse. So we have hoarding money and emotions, obsessive fear of losing your wealth. So, okay, again, like when I was saying ego before, and then I got to this card, and the obsessive fear of losing your wealth stands out because I'm like, this ego issue it's more of, what I'm feeling is more of obsessive fear of losing one's status. Wealth comes with it, but it's more so status and respect. I mean, this man may have like a lot of anxiety about this, like really losing the level of respect he may have used to have, including the financial stability. Just it's a lot of things rolled into being a celebrity that he's worried about losing, a lot of the privileges that he has. And last we have Dylan. I can never say this word. But I'll put it right here, this word here. And so it just says pretension to much deeper knowledge than you actually possess. And so it's like, almost like, and if you can see in this, it's like almost trying to teach, but, you know, is pretending that he knows more than he thinks than he actually does. And so it's a person who thinks he can guide and lead, while being blind. He doesn't know what he's doing, or at least not to the degree that he wants to believe he does. He's not coming up as a musician who's that great. Like, I'm not saying he's bad, because I used to listen to Wheesung all the time. But it's like, so not even that a musician that's that great. Like, it's almost like someone who thinks he's greater than he actually is, regardless of the level of greatness you can be, thinking you were above the level that you actually are and trying to teach people things that you actually don't know how to do yourself. So that's kind of like him. It's like a whole bunch of ego surrounding this person, Wheesung. And that's kind of interesting. So that's kind of the personality read. We're getting a lot of negative traits. I didn't get anything positive, but, you know, it's okay. Let's just move on. You know, okay, I can pull one more card. Let's see if we get anything. One more. Nope. Alchemist in reverse. It says misuse of power and knowledge that comes through spiritual practice. So, yeah, we're not really getting good cards for him, and I'm going to leave it at that. If this is what Spirit gives me, this is what Spirit gives me, and we're going to go ahead and move on. It's definitely an abuse of power here, allegedly for entertainment purposes only. Definitely plagiarizing of other people's music. So he steals, allegedly for entertainment purposes only. He be stealing, okay? That's what they're saying. So if y'all have any tea on that, go ahead and leave it in the comment section. I trust that all of my Cubs know a lot of stuff about these idols, and, you know, y'all can fill me in and fill everybody else in. So please feel free to leave in the comments, you know, what y'all know about this man. I know there's just one song. Oh yeah. The one song that I know from him, because I used to listen to Insomnia all the time. I'd laugh at how fast, like, he would say the words. But I like that song. Okay. I don't usually move on to my tarot so quick. So I'm going to go through some other cards just to see what is going on with Wheesung right now. What's going on with Wheesung right now? Let's see if I can get anything. I'm just going to pull cards and see if I can find the story, find what's going on with him. Because I want to know. Power. Now, power was in reverse, so this could be a loss of power, a weakness. Nothing else is coming. Okay, here we go. Not growing, so growth is in reverse. And then we have release in reverse, not letting go. So not being able to let go that he is no longer famous, no longer has power, and is not going anywhere in his career. We do have blossoming upright, so it could be, even though he's not willing to let go, there could be something coming in, you know, a upcoming event where he does let go. But right now, it's not looking too good. That was an accident. That flew right off the top of the deck when I was picking it up. Alright, so let's see what my Moo deck has to offer. Let me just pull all of these and just see what I get. Okay, okay, okay. Okay, so beautiful help. So it does seem like his angels or his guides are watching over him. They're trying to send help his way. I'm not sure what's going on with him. I'm not sure what's going on with him, but it does seem like there is help coming his way, and that's probably with him, starting with him being exposed. So in nature is just kind of, to me, showing me like putting him out in the open, out in the public, where he can be seen. Yeah, where this help comes in. Okay. I also feel like there's a deliberate ruining of his image. Like there's a deliberate like bringing down of his image and like who he is. So what's going on with Wheesung and these drugs? Or, you know, I want to see if I can get a story behind that, if I'm, you know, allowed to know. Let's see. Can I get something about, okay, responsibility. This key kind of keeps, like, we're in this weird thing with power, responsibility. Ooh. Huh. I'm sorry. I wonder if he's involved in the Nith room. Let's see. Let's see what comes out. Relationships, isolation. So I do see that he's obviously having a lot of trouble with relationships. He's having a lot of trouble with relationships. Okay. He also, he's kind of weird. He's kind of weird when it comes to that. He does weird things with women. I know that's TMI. He does weird things with women and people. I'm not getting a good vibe. He does weird things. He does things that, like, women will leave him because of, like, he may have kinks or just have this, I can't pinpoint it, but it's something coming up. And it's something coming up. He has this weird thing going on. I don't fucking, so let me not curse. I don't know what it is. It's like almost like I'm getting this feeling, and it's like I'm getting close to it, and the more, and like the closer I get to whatever this freaking feeling is, like that's trying to tell me what it is, the more I just don't want to approach it. I'm like, I don't, like, it's kind of, it's weird. Oh God, what is that? He's weird. Okay. Hold on. Okay. Healing and anxious are both in reverse. Okay, so I knew he had anxiety. I knew he was having a lot of anxiety, and he's not getting better. It's actually getting worse. His anxiety is getting worse. So he's been having anxiety attacks. And what is up with this medication treachery? Okay, so this is also like abuse of power. Money, power, using it of people who can't defend. But you know, we've been talking about that abuse of power that has been coming up. There's a strong abuse of power that is just here. Criticism. This is like the public. So he can't handle the public finding out who he is, knowing who he is, criticizing him for the things that he's done. He's not ready for it. He's not ready for people to be talking about him. Yeah, he's not ready for that. He can't handle it. He can't handle the public right now. So what is he doing? Like, what did he do? I haven't been picking up anything on the drugs charm. This has to do with women, yo. I'm telling you, this has to do with women. This has to do with a lot of women. Okay, hold on. Motherhood. Nostalgia. It's not nostalgic because he still does it. Okay, so there's a lot of manipulation going on as well. And it's very interesting because it's like I'm getting a lot of information on a lot of things except what is going on with his drug issues. I'm going to move on to my tarot, guys. And I'm going to see what I can get from the tarot. And I may pull this bad boy right back out and see if anything else clears up. But we know he's taking drugs for anxiety issues, probably quite literally insomnia. Probably is just like he can't sleep, he can't, you know, something, okay, hold on, what's going on with Wheesung? Ten of Swords, a backstabbing, a betrayal, no choice. No choice. What? In the past. Okay. Something that happened in the past. A backstabbed, didn't have a choice over something that was done in the past. No hope. Okay. What is going on? I'm getting a lot of 8s, interestingly enough. I have like 2 8s. I wonder if that means anything. So, okay. Okay, so something is going to, again, this is like the public, and this is like, this is not a good look. Something is going to happen with Wheesung or something again. is going to happen with Wheesung, and like the public is going to judge the frick-frack out of him. And this may be coming up really soon. Like, this could be coming up really soon. Like, but I'm not getting what is, like, what's going on with him. It's so many nights, like, all of the nights are coming up. So these could be multiple people as well. Hermit is in reverse, people coming out. So I don't know if these are going to be people who may be coming out to say something about Wheesung and who he is as a person. I didn't realize all the cards were a bit out of frame. Sorry. And who he is as a person. But there's like, there's a lot of people. There's a few people involved. So, or like who know. Yeah, it's like like people are coming out. Like there's people, like multiple people who are coming out. And I don't know what this is. Like if because of what's going on with Wheesung and the drugs and the falling out, if like these are people who know him who are going to start coming out and saying, oh, well, you know, I've known him and he does this or he's never done this or blah, 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 blah. But it's like there's going to be this negative, view of him if there's not already. And, you know, there's just going to be a multitude of people who are going to have something to say, possible idol witnesses or, you know, friends of him who will just, you know, have a few words. So I'm not, like I said, I'm not getting anything about these drugs. I don't know if they're illegal. Okay. What is this? Four of Swords. Rest. Okay, so, and then we have the Nine of Swords. It's like he doesn't even see how much he's like, he won't even acknowledge how much he's destroying himself. But he's really unhappy. There's always seems to be like this tiny like glimmer of hope for him, and I don't know why, so we'll have to see. Like I said, guys, I'm sorry I didn't get anything about these drugs. I mean, I've pulled why he's taking them, but like anything else, like, well, let's see, will he go to jail? That's a good question. Will he go to jail for like or be fined or something, you know? Like, what will happen to him with all of these? Okay. I don't think really too much is going to happen to him. Like, maybe emotional turmoil. But I feel like he's going to be backed. Like, he'll be fine. You know, nothing too serious. Like, I don't think if they decide to do anything when it comes to the law that it would prevail. So you know, whatever he's doing, of course, doesn't seem to be illegal. I don't think it's anything that can take him to court over. Yeah, I don't think it's anything they can take him to court over. So, like, I don't know. I just think he's just gonna kind of really mess up his image even more so than he thought he would before. Like, really have people looking at him a type of way. And then still have the nerve, like, to, still, like, he's not going to take responsibility for his action because I don't think, like, it's like the cause, how do I put it? he's on this stuff because he's scared of the public and also afraid of losing his status. He's going to, the more he gets criticized, the more he'll probably still use these narcotics or whatever the heck he's on. So the more he'll use it, but apparently it may, you know, I think it's illegal for him. It's illegal for him. So, you know, I don't think there will be anything really done about it, but him just kind of getting worse. You know, I do see him like betraying, you know, he's like, there's still like stealing, betraying people around him. I don't know why that is, but I don't think there's going to be any charges or anything pressed on him. It's just going to be like, you'll hear a lot of rumors about him that are probably more than likely true. Like, a lot of them will be true. Yeah. That's all I have on Wheesung, guys. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope, you know, some of it answered some questions. You know, just, I don't know. But, yeah, if you like the reading, hit the subscribe button, become a subscriber, join the family, step into the den with the rest of us. You know what I'm saying? We do these readings, like, I try to get them out now, like 3 times a week if I can, or something. But we go live every Saturday at 8:30. So come on, join the party, have fun, get some free readings if you want. And I'll see you next time. Bye, guys. Don't forget to follow me on Twitter, Tumblr, Facebook. Yeah. Bye.